Round 5, 11 Bravo. You got the Oshkosh JLTV with 50 cal Sentry. You got the Cougar 6x6 MRAP bomb resistant, and the Boeing Chinook helicopter. That's badass right there.
Yeah, you marrying that Chinook. Everybody knows that. If you're not, and I know that Jeep looks cool, but I'm marrying that. I'll kill that Cougar, and I'll fuck that Oshkosh. I want that. I want a helicopter.
I think I gotta marry the bomb resistant Cougar 6x6 just for when the anti-vaxxer zombies and the Trump zombies are out on the streets coming for me because I'm vaccinated. I voted for Biden. When they're all coming for me, I need to be in my MRAP.
Yeah, you got to be in your MRAP.
The Chinook is we're definitely taking a few flights in the old girl there. Doing a few J turns, a few fucking loop-de-loops in that thing. You know,
a few Colin McRae tricks.
Colin McRae, yeah, the famous rally car driver who did tricks with his whole family aboard the helicopter.
And killed them all.
Then the Oshkosh, I guess I'll just kill that just because it's got to go. It's got those slanted windows, and we don't like that.
I like those slanted windows. That geometry is like all my whole thing right now.
It looks Asian.
It's very Asian, but that's me though. Mm-hmm. I've always been I was an Asian guy, but no, I've always wanted a helicopter. I started looking and buying. I would literally spend my entire life's fortune on them. You know those things, the fucking fan planes, the things you sit on.
Oh, the like with a parachute behind them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would buy one of those.
Wow.
I'm like that close.
Wow.
I'm not fucking with you.
That would be wild.
A kid that I grew up with fell out of the sky in one of those and like broke like every bone in his body. Oof. And now he runs like a sub shop, like a subwoofer shop.
Damn.
And he's like he was like a 3210 guy.
What's 3210?
He had 3210s. In his Chevy S10 Blazer, he had 3210s. It was as loud as a NASA spaceship taking off. That was the room on the streets.
Damn.
But he fell out of the sky in one of those fucking fan blade things, and those things are like those are the coolest fucking things I've ever seen in my life.
Wow, you'd have so much fun in that.
And then I'd die.
Yeah, probably.
Because then they like run out of gas, and you're like, oh shit,
whoopsie, oh no,
oh no, I'm a corpse strapped to a machine that I bought at BJ's. I put this together myself. Fucking retard. All fucking blasted out. Like, I mean, how do you... But I looked at helicopters. Mm-hmm. You can buy a Robinson 2, a Robinson 4. So when you buy a helicopter, you look for 2, 4, and 6 passenger.
Uh-huh. Is the Robinson 2 the one that's in every 80s movie?
The red one. Mm-hmm. That's the little red guy.
The Ranger?
Yes.
That's like in every 80s movie where there's an action scene.
Yeah.
Fucking the shitty little helicopter pops up as if that's like somehow threatening.
Yeah, right. You take it down with a golf club.
Yeah.
Like, you could take it down with like a fucking like a heavy rock if you could throw it. Mm-hmm. Like a rope and like a tie down, like a something you could fuck it up easily. Mm-hmm. Oh, get the fuck out of here. He's got a rope. Oh, fuck, a rope. Like you throw in the blades. It's like, oh, shit. That's what they didn't say.
Man, we got to have the Robinson 2 Joyride.
Some guy near me has
in
one.
Daytona.
Some guy.
It's going to be like a villain, like an enemy that you fight.
But you beat it up immediately.
Yeah.
And then you like clown on the guy for sending it out. Mm-hmm. So like 2 villains are battling. One sends this is Robinson with the gunman on it. He immediately throws a rope in the propellers, drops it into the ocean like within like 5 minutes. And he was like, hey, fag, what's up with your fucking helicopter? I just fucking cost you like $380,000, you fucking idiot. How was that? That's gotta hurt.
Oh my God.
And now the cops are wondering where the fuck why there's a helicopter with a guy with a gun in it in the ocean. 3 feet in the Miami Beach ocean, you fucking dumb prick.
All right, next round. This is pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
Podcasting.
I know.
I think we put good content together. I think I wonder what is it that we're lacking? What do we need? Why are we not famous yet?
I think it's just consistency podcasts.
Yeah.
I see bad podcasts.
I would actually listen to this. I mean, when I first started doing this, I was kind of cynical about it. Yeah. I was like, I got to fucking do something easy, low effort here. But I'm having good. That's probably because you're here.
I mean, we've been working together for fucking 12 years. I know you're in your roundabouts.
Mm-hmm.
I know when you say 1967 Mercury Cougar, I know you know head from a 67-year-old guy with khaki pants on and a hat. I know as soon as I see that, I just get in the passenger seat of that and I take the blowjob from the 67-year-old high school history teacher.
You're pushing down on his train conductor hat.
It's got a Lionel, like a fucking basket back Lionel hat. You're pushing it.
Yeah.
He's got herpes. He's got like irreparable fucking STDs when you're done with over one head at the car show that you knew to get in because he had a cougar. He goes back to his wife with like a fucking 6-shooter full of herpes around his lips.
A 6-shooter.
Just like, boom, 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 boom. Honey, can we talk? Sit down. Herman, what's wrong with your lips? The cougar. It's the cougar. Janet, the goddamn cougar. The kid that got in there. It was sexy.
I want the Cartier Lincoln Town Car. Champagne one.
I've had one before.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I want.
My dad's had one. I've had like 2 of them, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, they're around.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cartier edition. So, like, they're not good, though.
No?
No.
I just want it because it's
They
Cartier
blow out. So,
on
like, the bags blow out in the back of them. They always do in all Lincolns. That's why they all trash them. And they're like 6,000-pound cars, so they're like high scrap value. So, now you're going to have a tough time finding one. But it's a fucking, like, the Cartier is not that embellished.
Yeah.
I wanted, like, a crystal vase in the fucking center console. You're going to go Cartier. I want a bracelet for this thing.
Yeah. Or the, was it the Neiman Marcus edition something?
Yeah.
What was that?
Neiman Marcus made I think actually a Lincoln as well.
You should get the Nautilus Mercury Mariner.
Nautica.
Look that up.
Nautica.
I was thinking Patek Philippe Nautilus Mercury Mariner.
Nautica Nissan Quest.
Wow.
Nautica Nissan Quest.
That's a special vehicle.
Yeah,
Nissan Quest. Yeah.
And then, yeah, you got this far away.
This?
That's a beautiful.
Nautica.
That's a beautiful piece right there.
When I was 1994, when I was like whatever, 10 years old, my mom was gonna get one of those. And Uncle Denny's Brian's dad, showed me a Nissan Nautica edition.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yo, get this thing! It's fucking bombed out." Look,
tight.
it was this one. It was like the blue one.
Yeah.
It
Baby
was,
blue.
Oh man, you got this! It's fucking beautiful. This thing. It's got doors. They open up. Bing bang boom. The kids are like fucking.
It's like a Dave and Buster's in there. My mom had a Eddie Bauer Ford Explorer.
The green.
The green.
Really?
Tan interior. Yeah.
Nice car.
Great. It was great.
That's
man.
a great car.
Can you look up 93 Ford Explorer?
I believe it was 95.
It was. I think it was an older
I'm
one. Yeah, it was that top
was
corner
that
right
one?
there. That one.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a great car.
You know what's funny, man?
Yeah.
My mom had. This is really funny. We went to go test drive that. We didn't get approved for it.
Wow.
I remember driving the green. Like, this thing's fat as shit.
If I saw a nice one of those on Hemmings, I would have to buy it. Honestly, like
Yeah.
right now. Here, click this one, Joey.
Dude, that car's fat as shit. You ever hear the story about the tires on those cars?
No.
The tires are those.
Oh, there was a thing. There's like my mom was like scared about that.
The BF Good. No. Like the BF Goodrich something tire. You can't wear it down.
Oh, it had a.
They're like they wear for 100,000
me.
mile tire. It was the first like quote that was like, "We can build a tire that's 100,000 miles,
Yeah.
over 100,000," and they're like, "Take them off the market."
My mom was always concerned with rollovers.
That was the rollover
She was
talk.
extremely paranoid. That was in the early 90s. Everyone was talking about rollovers.
My Bronco 2. Now the Bronco's out. Broncos 2.
Are so fucking dope.
The new Bronco's kind of dope.
The new Broncos, it's a different thing though. It's like cute.
Bronco in general, yeah. No,
The older Bronco, it's like based on a full size frame.
yeah, that shit box.
I'm sorry. This is not the one I'm
My
thinking of.
mother had the brown one, like that one right there. That jam. That's
I was thinking of the O.J. Simpson one.
Yeah, we had that for a little while. When my dad was a manager of a Ford dealership.
That's tight.
That was a tight whip.
It is a tight whip. That window where it goes with the curve,
Yeah.
that always amazes me when I get in. I think the Land Rover Defender or whatever.
Yeah, Discovery.
Discovery. Yeah. And I remember I remember being in, I think like Jamaica or Bermuda, and all the cabs were like, the taxi cabs were like Mitsubishi minivans that had like,
Oh.
and the cab drivers, they would go nuts with the customization. Like they'd have those panoramic windows and like a ton of LED lights and shit.
Yeah, those back windows. That was a.
That's killer, man.
So this is a fun fucking thing. I'm going. My wife's lease is up on my Rat C300, and I'm like, all right, what do you want next? I'm like, I got an S560. I'm full fucking Italian gnocchi.
Nice.
Every time a nice car comes in, I'm fucking full on
With the red gravy.
Tony Scarpozio. I call it. I'm like, Jessica came in. Your next car.
Yeah.
We're like 3 months away, so I gotta kind of like start to act fast. I got it. Okay, what is it? 2016 S560 Lunar Blue executive rear seat package, $139,000 build, 50,000 miles on it. I can buy it for 44,000.
Whoa.
The car's a fucking steal.
Damn.
It's a custom
You
built.
gonna get it?
No. She instantly put the cunt kibosh on it.
Why?
We don't do that kind of stuff anymore, Nick. You want to quit your job. You want to quit your fucking job and you want to buy a Mercedes that's a high intensity problem machine? And I'm like this, damn.
Is she right?
She's right. I know. And I go, then what the fuck do you want? She's like, I want a Suburban or something. I go, you want like what? Like, I said, you know what? I'm gonna, at the end of the conversation, you know what we're getting? One of two things. A Tesla Cybertruck, which I have an early number on. In case you know, 400,000. I don't know if anybody's number's earlier than. Do you have a number on yours?
No, I'm not gonna get one. Elon Musk is no longer my friend.
I don't care, but the only thing I do care about is like I have 3 friends that also have numbers on. The numbers are like 2.2 million, 3.5 million. Mine's like 463,000. So I'm like, I got the early number, so basically I'm gonna build a beautiful one. But and then she's like,
Wine red, maroon with the chrome wheels.
only aluminum? Okay, I'll shut up. No options? Okay. So we end up at early 1997 Range Rover. This era Range Rover, mint condition for 16,000. Either a resto modded Range Rover is what she wants.
That's crazy.
A 97.
Damn.
I know. Is that good? Is that cunt? Is that full punctuated cunt?
What is your wife? I'm trying to think. What celebrity would do that?
She's like, I just
Dak
want...
Shepard or something?
Oh God.
Who would?
Not those.
No, just like some.
I know. Who would do that?
Someone who's been in LA for a long time.
I would imagine Martha Stewart would do that.
No, never.
No?
Only Mercedes wagons for her.
Only beige E-Wagons. Even when she's going to pick up beer?
A resto modded Discovery.
No, I meant resto modded Range Rover.
Range Rover.
Range Rover.
Wow.
Can you type in 1997 Range Rover?
Type in Range Rover resto mod.
Yeah. So like that third one is one?
Wow, that would be psycho.
That's one. And I'm like, Jess, you're not going to like to drive that. You should drive the next version of one, which
Jess
is...
would drive.
Yeah, she's on this thing. This is what she wants.
She'd be taking the wheels off.
She's taking the wheels off tires.
Yeah, she'd be doing maintenance herself.
She's eating her friend out. She's like, oh man, I love this car so much. It's so good as pussy. I'm a lesbo now. I'm like busting her balls as hard as I can. I'm like, Jesse, you have no idea how bad that's going to be for you.
It's crazy.
Creaks and cricks.
Would be creaky, wouldn't it?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think it'd be cool. I mean, if it's
Not that one. No, that's not a resto mod.
when you say resto mod, would it be like a V8 swapped something?
A perfect working condition engine, or a mod house that wants to sell one for like 28,000 or 33,000. That's like gone through it and make sure it runs. Put them in the chicken wings.
Are the is the fucking original motor in that thing?
I think the brakes are upgraded. The original motor is tuned perfectly.
Sounds crazy. I
don't know either, man. I would like an LS.
Just sell her the Trans Am. Have her drive that.
Baby, I got you the car.
If she says custom,
Jess, I spent 25,000.
if she says custom anything, you should drive her around in the Trans Am first to see how custom feels.
Yeah, don't you like it?
Fucking nightmare factory.
It's all hell. Something about like suspension softening and steering box softening, and then resto modding like these cars. Though it's kind of cool.
Look, Joey, go to Hemmings.com. I was thinking about this for a real hot minute. Keep scrolling down till you see a white one.
I
Probably
see
still,
the one.
oh, it's gone.
Do you want a DTR car? That one
Go,
right
go
there?
back up there.
Right there, Inquirer car.
Hit the, not the top one. Go down. I'm sorry. Go down again. Yeah, the 1989 with the martini paint there.
Did you want the white one? With
There
the
was one that
martini
was no livery. It was white, but it had all the racer shit, like all the clasps and all the shit on the plastic. It was fucking killer looking. This is not as cool looking, but one of these days, we got.
You like these things a lot?
I think they're pretty sweet. Yeah.
My buddy likes these. My buddy Scott Alexander likes these a lot. He gets real hard on these things. I like them a lot. He's
Pretty fucking sick, man. The thing I was watching, there was a YouTube guy, it was an Italian guy who was reviewing it, and he was like, he was talking about how back in the day, when you ask someone what they drive, and if you ask someone what they drive and they said it was a Lancia, they would go, I drive a Lancia, and he was getting like effusive with it, like he was like, he was fucking like
Coming at him?
almost crying, and he loved the fucking car.
Oh,
And it's like that type of thing where it's like you know you're in a machine,
yes,
and like
Lotus.
you're in a machine that was designed by an engineer, and it's not just like some fucking heap of rocks
Yeah.
that someone's trying to make money with. Round 7, your white mom, 2022 Acura MDX, get the 2022 Jeep Compass, and the wrecked Chevy Suburban. She's had too many wine coolers. She took the Suburban out, and Daddy's got to pay.
She was on her way home from the cheerleading competition with the girls in it.
Thank God they're okay.
And now she's a single mom.
Thank God they're okay. The girls.
Yep.
Because they need to go to college and they need to
How would
make
you-
their daddy proud.
I would marry the MDX. I would
Same.
fuck the Suburban. I would kill the Compass.
Same here. The Compass has to go on principle.
The Compass is the worst car ever made.
There's nothing redeeming about that. It has to go right into the ocean. And it doesn't even need to be ceremonious or captured on video. You just put it in the ocean. Let the salt water take it away.
Throw them in the ocean.
Let the waves wash it away. That's the best thing that you can do with the Jeep Compass. I wish we were famous enough to get the designer here
Yeah. Them.
and just be like, this is the Jeep Compass, this car, we just want to put this in the ocean right away.
And it has to happen.
And it doesn't have to be violent. And I don't want to kill you or hurt you. I just want your product, the thing that you worked on.
I'm on his back trying to piano wire him.
to go away.
I'm trying to piano wire him the whole time. He's blocking it with his hands, and then I give up quickly. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, like you're caught. You caught me.
Okay.
Is this thing recording?
Oh, yeah. It always is.
Always watching me.
But the Compass is truly the worst car of all time.
What a fucking cow.
Anybody who drives a Compass, it's a fucking immediate red flag. Your head's got to go up. You're like, I'm dealing with a retard.
Yeah. It's like that Nissan Rogue
Yeah.
that we know who is into that.
Girl has one of those.
Oh, well, that's different. Girls can drive whatever because girls get a pass.
It's not a good sign, though. But it's not her
But
fault. She got it for free.
An ex-military Marine.
And yeah, if you're a Marine driving a Nissan Rogue, you got to
The
go right.
cheapest SUV.
You got to go right into the ocean. Yeah, well, this kid that we're thinking of, he's proud of it.
Oh, no.
He loves it.
A red one.
A fucking wine red one.
What the fuck?
The Acura MDX, I'm sure that's probably a great vehicle. The one
MDX
thing
is
that
the best.
has to be pointed out is that the Acura NSX is touted as the first supercar designed by a woman. It is an ugly, monstrously ugly car, obviously. As all new cars, you can't really get around that because the high belt line, that's the side. The belt line is this line right here. That's the line that goes where you think a belt would go if a car was a human. There's the top, it's like a fat body. It's a roly-poly. It's like Wallace and Gromit. Okay. You got the legs, and then you got the upper where the shirt tucks into the pants. That's the belt line, and that has to be high for safety reasons. You have to have thick door panels for safety reasons. You have to have this sort of Playmobil, chunky plastic, rounded design for safety reasons. You really can't create anything sexy or svelte or sculptural in car design anymore, just as a rule. Never mind the fact that the people designing these cars are all Asian. Which is not to hate on Asians, but these are young Asians. They're graduates from Art Center and
AI.
Carnegie. Well, not the more prestigious. So the big brands would be hiring from like the more prestigious schools, but it's these young kids who only know computers. They don't know how to work with clay or fucking draw with their hands or anything like that. Which is not to hate on Asians. The Ferrari Enzos and the original NSX are both designed by Ken Okuyama, who is a great car designer, Japanese though. So I don't think the Chinese have a design. Chinese can't design. But so anyway, but the whole thing that set me off in this was the Acura NSX being designed by a woman.
Yes.
And the downfall of design. Design in terms of car design is dead. It is totally dead.
Gone.
It's gone. It will never see it again.
No, it'll only be regurgitated.
The two other problems with car design. Well, the three other problems. One of them is that we go for another 30 minutes. That has to be edited out. The first of all, the computer aided design. So I remember when I was in film school, they had us edit film manually. Like you have to cut the film, put tape over it. It's called splicing film. And so making a cut, you actually have to think about what you want to do. You can't just do something and then undo it and then fuck around. You have to actually use your mind to think about what the end result is going to be. And that's the reason why they had you do this, which I didn't understand until much later. But the car design now is all done on computers, and it's done with materials, the plastic and the carbon fiber and stuff. It's done with materials where there's no limitation on what the shapes can be other than the safety and the engineering from the engineering standpoint. In olden times with the cars made out of metal, the limitation is, first of all, what you can design, visualize, come up with in clay and with pen and paper, which is a more laborious process where you're thinking about what happens as opposed to just fucking around, clicking a mouse. I'm sure everybody has downloaded Blender and messed around with a 3D program. I know you did this too. You downloaded Blender and you messed around in 3D.
I remember that. I was making toilet designs.
Yeah. Everybody has downloaded Blender and everybody knows how easy it is to make some shape and make a cutaway shape or whatever and make some fucking thing. You just do it with a click. That's the same process that car designers use now. They're just dicking around in a 3D program. They're not actually thinking about what
they've been
making.
dicking around for 9 years.
Yeah.
Real bad though.
And then the other thing is the materials. Like when you make it out of metal, there's a limitation on what you can do. You're limited to the curvature, the malleability, and how you can form these sheets of metal. And I would say that limitation is what breeds true. Limitation leads to creativity. Limitation is a necessary factor in creativity. If you have a totally open field where you can do anything, the end result is going to be bad, in my opinion.
Gobbledygook.
I think you have to have limitation in order to be truly creative. In order to really make something, you have to be limited.
In the car design world, though, in respect to the car design world, you have three basic elements of innovation. You have the engine dynamics that are constantly improving based on Formula One research and development, and the big three spending money, figuring out combustion, et cetera, ratios, blah, blah, pulling a lot of money out of 2 liters. And then you have the body form, and then you have the new software integration, screens, et cetera. Mm-hmm. I think the screens, et cetera, are coming from the Chinese, which is the software, which is their sweet worm. Mm-hmm.
You'll have for free.
I'll give you all the computer you need.
Drink milk. Drink my milk.
This is the good screen. 7 pixel. But and then you have the engine dynamics, which are improved constantly by Formula One money. Mm-hmm. All them guys putting you can squeeze another 200 cubic faggots out of the fucking chicken, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then, so you have an engine dynamic that you're like, okay, we're Honda, we're going to run our Formula One takeoff on whatever, our 2.5 liter for our new big engine car, and we're going to push 380 horsepower out of it. Let's wrap a car around it. Mm-hmm. Then they go back to fucking Karen fucking Sampson from Sheboygan, Wisconsin to design the thing, and she's going to switch the Equinox front panel with the Nissan Rogue door panel with the fucking Buick Rendezvous rear panel. It's awful. And just re-amalgamate it and then snap it on a frame. And then you have the new, which is the third, and then the fourth would be probably legislation. But fourth would be the screens. We're going to do screens.
The screen shit is killing me. I can't stand
fucking
the
awful,
screen
dude.
shit.
They're all about screens.
Remember the old BMW gauges that were red on black? The red, because that's like an aviation thing. Red is easier on your eyes at night. Oh, wow. That's why older BMWs all have red gauge clusters. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
Yeah. It works.
Look up, can you look up Acura NSX Designer? New NSX Designer? The last thing that has to be said is that the design is done by committees now. So
Yeah.
in the past, you would have had one like that Nicola Materazzi guy.
He's eating bolognese.
Look at this fucking. Look at her ugly fucking face. Fuck, that car is ugly as fuck.
And then Sean fingered me and left.
Fuck, I hate that car. Click the orange one with the shit on it. So there you can see the belt line. I fucking hate that car.
Yeah, that's a bad car.
And the front is a V. It's a vaginal shape because it was designed by a woman. And that's Acura's new thing, is putting a vagina in the front of all their cars. Fuck, man. I hope she turns up in a or somewhere. Michelle Christensen. Fucking white.
She's at the Build-A-Bear
Karen.
group right now.
Fucking Karen White.
She's sucking a goat off.
White. You white. You fucking white.
Oh, wow.
That's not her, I don't think.
Not same thing.
Fucking white.
She's giving head on Pornhub. She goes back to a hotel room and she gets caught in a very lazy.
She doesn't move.
She's no. She gets pulled by like MILF Hunter. Like now.
Well, when she fucks, she doesn't move. She just lays there. Fucking white, lazy white.
Look at my thong and my legs.
I would
when
love
put
to out, make her look like that fucking Acura. I would love to make her look.
No, don't. Just buy one like Jerry Seinfeld.
Make her look like that.
No,
car.
Sammy, don't punch the girl. Just buy one like Jerry Seinfeld.
You know, Acura gave him one.
I like Acura.
He wouldn't buy. Jerry Seinfeld wouldn't buy that.
Why would I buy an Acura?
But look at the vagina in front of this Acura here.
Yeah, it's a nice pussy.
There you go.
It's got fucking opportunity inside it.
It's probably a good car though. All right, let's next
It's a
one.
divorce net. They call that. That's what they call the grill.
That's really funny.
The divorce net diamond grill.
Round 8, cross country. What are we doing here? First of all, I absolutely have to kill that Honda VTX.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's just doesn't deserve to be
I'm
around.
probably gonna go with that Roadmaster Mary, and I'm gonna fuck that country coach.
I think that the Roadmaster. That's a good wife material right there.
It's a fun car to drive
Yeah.
on a road trip. We've done road trips 5 times. That would be better than what we drove. In fact, today, this is funny. I had a customer call me on a Subaru Impreza. What do you think about Subaru Impreza? I go, well, I'll tell your friend. I am no small man. I am a 6 foot fucking 280 pound fat ass, and my friend is not much smaller than I am. He's 6'5" or some odd fucking 300 pounds, and we toured across the country 5 times in that stinky son of a bitch.
Yes, we did.
And I'll be honest with you, I thought it was okay.
It was.
It was okay.
I shouldn't have sold. I sold it for Bitcoin, but that was a good car.
It made you a lot of money.
It did.
Those cars
It helped me all the way to the end.
It did do the thing.
It did everything that I
did.
needed.
Yeah, it was a good car.
It was.
It was. Yeah, that was a fun thing.
And it developed an exhaust leak that made it sound cooler.
And it was a stick shift,
And it was a stick shift.
which is a fucking nightmare thing. Like, God, thank God I'm not a fucking.
You didn't like that. I liked it.
I hated it.
I liked it.
I fucking hate stick shifts.
That was a good car, man.
It was a Saab, right?
I might have to buy that. Yeah, that's the Saab 92X.
I drove
car.
by one on the way here, a silver one.
I might have to buy one of those again just to fuck around when I'm rich.
That's your daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, your daily should be a stick. Well, they were fun.
I'm a lesbian.
That's it. I'm growing my pussy hair out.
That's it.
I'm moving in with my girlfriend, Michelle.
It's time to munch in the
Well,
wet.
I broke up with my girlfriend, Michelle. Oh, she hates me. We're toxic together.
My girlfriend, Michelle Christensen,
Oh, damn it. I blew it.
the Acura designer.
She made the pussy into the front of the car. I talked to her about it. She fucking threw me out. I had all my stuff already moved in. I already had all my stuff moved in, and now we're fucking fighting. And I was not fucking a hot blonde fucking with the pussy car stuff.
Damn. Okay, that was a good solid segment there.
Oh, yeah.
What's our time at?
3 hours.
3 hours? All right, we wrap it.